Freedom Road Socialist Organization condemns the massive airstrikes unleashed by the United States on Syria and Iraq. The Biden administration says this bombing campaign is just getting started. It should be opposed by everyone who wants peace and justice. The Biden administration justifies its criminal attacks as some sort of legitimate retaliation. Nothing could be further from the truth. The reality is that the U.S. has military bases in Iraq that the Iraqi people want gone. The United States is also illegally occupying portions of Syria. The Syrian government has told the U.S. to leave its soil on many occasions. An unwelcome invader of other people's homes, the warmakers of Washington, D.C. play the aggrieved party when resistance forces try to end these occupations. The hypocrisy of empire is unbelievable. The United States is trying to maintain its domination of the Mideast, and it is the facilitator of the censorship taking place in Gaza. Currently, the Pentagon is rushing munitions of all kinds to maintain the Israeli occupation of Palestine. The aim of the bombing campaign is to improve the strategic position of Israel and weaken the axis of resistance: Syria, Iran, Yemen, the Palestinian Liberation Movement, and the patriotic forces in Lebanon and Iraq. This is a case of lifting a rock to drop it on one's own feet. The Palestinian resistance has proved to be remarkably powerful and resilient. In Gaza and the West Bank, the resistance has successfully stood up to the occupation. So the Zionists have resorted to the massacre of Palestinian moms, children, and old folks. Their tactics range from bombs and airstrikes to the blockade of goods and deliberate mass starvation. The U.S. has long used Israel like a policeman's club to beat the peoples of the Middle East when they step out of line and stand up for liberation and national independence. Now that it seems possible that the Palestinian people, along with their allies, might take that club away from the U.S. and end the occupation, the Biden administration is widening the war. It is critical that we stand with Palestine and embrace resistance. Each and every escalation by the United States should be met with opposition. A national week of action is set for February 5th through the 11th to stop U.S.-Israeli censorship in Gaza. These protests should be supported. It is the right thing to do. And all U.S. aid to Israel, U.S. stop bombing the Middle East, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. That statement was by Freedom Road Socialist Organization. You can follow them at Freedom Road Org on Twitter. Revolution, socialism, liberation. We are a national organization of revolutionaries fighting for socialism in the United States. Frizzo runs Fight Back News.